Welcome to the feedback on Battle for the Biosphere. There were some tricky questions in here, so you want to be thinking carefully, particularly for the 6 mark question. So the first question was requiring you to describe how the area of Tundra is predicted to change by 2050. Pretty well done. Okay, most of you got 2 marks on this. Picked up on the fact that you had the change occurring. Often Tundra is being replaced by forest. Some of you attempted to use figures to actually support it. All worked, all got marks, all developed. Nice job on this. This question was done pretty well as well. Explain how human activity is causing the destruction of tropical rainforests. Most of you got 2 different ideas. Talked about logging and deforestation, and then talked about mining as one other example, or farming. There was lots and lots of different examples that you could do. The mark scheme on the right's got lots of different ideas. Critical thing: mark for the idea, mark for the explanation. Some of you got more marks by talking about things like mahogany and the deforestation as a way of developing it. This is what enabled you to get the full range of marks, but you had to explain it to get all of them. Some of you only got 2 because you didn't say why. Finally, this question was not done particularly well, or was just abandoned in some instances as well. Explain how the biosphere influences the hydrological cycle. Right, so how can the biosphere affect our water cycle effectively, and what's going on with water? Several different ideas you could pick up on, and it was about picking up on at least 2 different ways and developing those links and explaining them, and that was quite tricky, to be honest. So vegetation transfers would have got you marked through transpiration, so coming up with the idea that vegetation stores water. Then as that vegetation is heated up due to the sun, you get transpiration opposite, which water goes into the atmosphere, which then causes that. You could have also talked about inception. You could have talked about root systems blocking percolation. There was lots of different ways of doing it, but it was quite tricky to actually develop the full range of marks. Look at the ideas in the indicative content on the left-hand side, then develop your answer carefully and think about what it is you needed to do to improve. Rewrite if necessary, and using the textbook as well. Finally, if you finish all that, okay, a couple of questions to think about. Compare 2 contrasting examples of biosphere management for 6 marks, and describe how temperature and precipitation affects the location of biomes. That question, there's been a 6 mark question in the past, also linked to altitude at various points and times as well. So just be aware of that these things can be turned into 6 mark questions as well. Have a go at answering those.